And I used to like you, I don't like you no more. I glanced at you the other day from a different angle. And you ain't looked that good.
I'm sorry, but I quit. This was fun. Have a wonderful life. Love you.
Listen, you gotta learn how to vibe with people without being all lustful and stuff. I suggest that everybody take an era in their life where you just be abstinent. I promise to you, once you get to know people on a personal level, they don't even turn you on no more. They really start looking like something from Hills Have Eyes. They start really looking like something off of Alien versus Predator. Like, ugh. Because we all know what people really look like when you only feel their soul. It don't look and feel the same. That's why I have not been doing anything. I have been learning to vibe with people, and my life has changed so much. I promise to you, you're going to go through a little period where your phone get dry, because I've learned to vibe with people on a personal level and taking all the lustful things out of it. Even just being friends with people that I can't even vibe with, that you just a club person. You know, it don't even got to just be lust, like intimacy. It could just be people that you meet and like you're just a fun time. You're just a person of the night. You're not even nobody I can really just play cards with, have girl talk with, trust, or any of that. Y'all have to learn how to really get to know people on a spiritual level before y'all befriend them or take things far.
When you kill the lust in yourself as a man, you realize a lot of these bitches are ugly, are regular, have nothing to offer, don't stimulate you at all. Trust me, brother, from experience. Every porn star you can think of that you fiending over is mid. Is no point. Once you get to a certain point where you having sex with women, and you've done it so much, it's like, what the fuck is the point? Like, you wasting your time and energy. You wasting your time and energy. You should not be chasing no women. You should not be chasing lust. You should be getting your money up, living a life that you can remember and tell stories about, creating memories with your friends, accomplishing stuff, being proud of yourself, leaving a legacy. These hoes, I'm telling you, the shit is pointless. When you learn how to control your lust as a man, life really start being life. Like, you start feeling fulfilled in life. Life start to be what it's meant to be.
One question that I get in my inbox is how to get over somebody. And my answer gonna be the same every time. Take the lust out of it, babe. Take the sex out. Take the physical attraction out. Take out all them late night conversations, them fantasies, all of those moments that got your emotions tied up. And when you do all of that, ask yourself this: do I actually like this person? Because a lot of times when you remove lust, you realize y'all don't even have nothing in common. You don't enjoy the same things. Y'all don't share the same values. And all y'all conversations lead nowhere. Matter of fact, when the lust is gone, you start seeing stuff that you were blind to the entire time. You realize they're not even your type. You were attached to the feeling that they gave you, not the person they actually are. That's why some people are so hard to get over. It ain't love, it's chemistry. And chemistry can make you ignore every red flag in the book. Take the lust out of it, and I promise you, you will see the situation a whole lot clearer. Okay.
The quickest way to lose me is to talk about sex, or be very sexual with me, or just like, bro, I like flowers, I'm wearing pink, and I probably smell like floral or vanilla. What about me in this exact moment makes you just want to hunch? Like, I should kind of give off, I want to make sure she's good, I want to make sure she's safe. Like, your immediate thought is, and then it's, oh, so you just don't respect me, or you just don't respect women. Either way, I fall in those categories. I don't want nothing to do with that. Or it's a lack of self-control, and that, my friend, has to be the creme de la creme of why I just, like, I can't even be bothered. When I tell you I have such a deep disgust with that, like, I could write a book.
Once that delusion wears off and I come back to my senses, it's like, oh dang, this wasn't even all what I thought it was. I was just delusional about this situation.
And baby, when that delusion wears off, you get to looking at a motherfucker like, how did I even like you in the first place?
And I used to like you, I don't like you no more.
welcome to The Renewal. Please like, share, and subscribe. So, as most of us know, lust can be powerful, but it's also temporary. Physical attraction may spark a connection, but it isn't enough to sustain a healthy relationship over time. When the newness and excitement fades, what's left is the true foundation, the trust, respect, communication, shared values, and genuine love, which in many cases aren't there. In this video, we'll talk about why lust has an expiration date, the difference between lust and love, and why building deeper emotional and spiritual connections leads to stronger, long-lasting relationships over situationships. Let's talk about it.
5 years of realizing what lust is in 6 seconds. Here the fuck we go. Number one, I thought lust was love until I realized love calls you higher and lust is just fucking calls you over. Number two, I used to think that chemistry meant fucking connection. Nah, bro. Sometimes it's just two unhealed motherfuckers with Wi-Fi, Netflix, and bad intentions, my guy. Number three, I realized lust doesn't even fucking want you. It only wants access. It's a dopamine deal with zero emotional equity. Number four, I learned self-control is a real fucking flex. Anybody can chase pleasure, but that fucking discipline, that's divine energy right there, bro. Number five, I stopped confusing attention for fucking affection. Lust loves the thrill, but the love loves the work. Big difference between I want you and I fucking choose you. Number six, I just started to realize that lust actually fades faster than your fucking phone battery. But peace, that's gonna be there forever, my guy. And once you find that shit, chaos just look dusty and ugly as fuck, like that porcelain doll your grandma been having since the 1950s. And last but not least, you don't need more bodies. You need more fucking boundaries. Because when you finally heal, you stop craving what fucking breaks you. There, I saved your ass heartbreak, about 5 fucking soul ties, and like 18 you up texts that you didn't even need the fucking answer to begin with. Now cash up or PayPal me $5.
Sleep with him. What type of spirits do he got on him? You gotta, OG, these niggas be so out here. They on drugs. They don't know if they coming or going. They can't read. They can't write. They illiterate. And it's like, now every time I see certain men or men try to talk to me, I look at the spirit. What type of spirit you got on you? And that helped me with no problem not sleep with you, because I don't want to be into, like, I don't want to intertwine with that, with those spirits of lust. They so lustful. They so lustful to the point they get what's going on. We in the punkademic, punk apocalypse. All of them, they too lustful. They get on them, that's the spirits. They get on that dope. They start acting this way, acting that way. And once I started realizing, like, I can't be giving myself, like, started having a spiritual awakening about who I actually am. I told you it all boils down to self-love. I was lacking it. So now every day I look in the mirror, I come from nothing. I lost everything. So if I was to get in this 4-bedroom house that God has not blessed me with, or the universe, or whoever you pray to, has blessed me with, coming from nothing, the last thing I want to do is take a spirit with me.
As a man, bro, once you defeat your lust, you will realize how unattractive these women are, and you will want a real woman. Instead of a woman to fornicate with, you will want a woman to actually marry. You will literally stop doing it as well. But the reason why some of you are still in that mental state is because you're not keeping God first. You are leaning on your own understanding, trying to flee from lust, but really you need God to flee you from lust. But that would be my main thing. I would literally try to do it on my own instead of relying on scripture or prayer.
One thing women have to realize moving forward this year and next year is that a man that is driven by lust will never be satisfied. Lust expires. And I know people like, girl, we talking about lust expires. As soon as lust is done with you, it's on to the next person. Once it gets what it wants from you, it's on to the next person. It's on to the next catch. It's on to the next chase. It's never satisfied. That's why people deal with the same spirit in a different man. A lot of the times it's the same spirit operating in a person. It's just a different vessel that it's using. So that's why that dude is pulling back. That's why he's love bombing you. That's why he's not the same anymore. Because it already got what it wanted. Once it gets what it wants, it's on to the next thing. Because a man who cannot control his lust, you will never have his full attention.
You should realize lust will run out. It will expire. Like, if you find yourself liking somebody, infatuated with somebody, like you just look how they look, like you just like the flesh, like what's outside, you don't care about what's in. As soon as you do anything intimate with that person, cracking, whatever, any sexual things, right? As soon as you do that, your feelings toward that person is gonna change. It's gonna change. You feel me? Naturally. It's a natural thing. That's what men and women. You feel me? Because at first, you put that person on a pedestal and you think that person looks so good, so fine, right? And then you get what you want And now it's like, now what? You feel me? Like, now I don't know what to do with this person, because now I've already gotten what I want. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be sex or whatever. You feel me? And the lust just like dies slowly, because you never had that person. When you get it, now it's like,
it was no freedom in that. It was no true confidence in that. You behind closed doors touching yourself. You got to act like you ain't doing what you just did. If you're in a relationship, you got to act like you ain't did what you just did. When you are in a relationship, you're trying to fornicate with this person as much as you can. When you're not in a relationship, you're trying to fornicate with as many people as you can. It's no freedom, and there's no stillness, and there's no peace, and there's no God in that, which leads you to complete emptiness and push you in this cycle of constantly pursuing the very thing that's draining you and pulling from you. When I was in Haven, I asked, what are some scriptures that speak about lust? 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 18 came up, and it spoke about fornication being the only sin where a man sins against his own body. Every other sin is outside of the body. So when you in Haven ask, what are some scriptures that can help me with lust? What are some scriptures that can help me flee from fornication? What are some scriptures that can help me fight temptation whenever temptation arises? And it'll give you a tailored response, so that way you can go into the word, deep dive into it, and apply it to your life. I had no idea how empty I was until God took those scales from my eyes, until he filled me with his spirit. That's when it started to click. That's when I started to see, oh snap, I'm out here pursuing women. I'm out here draining my energy. I'm out here, God is calling me to so much bigger. This is why I can't love how I'm supposed to love, because there's so much lust in my heart. Lust is a perversion of love. Love is sacrificial. Love is patient. Love is kind. Lust is, I want you for right now. Lust is, I want what I want, when I want it, and how I want it. Wondering why I can't be the man God called me to be. And not even knowing that I'm called by God. Literally, God had to take the scales off of my eyes so I could finally see. I couldn't walk as an honest man because there's some type of deception attached to me. I'm moving in some type of deception. Whether I'm talking to a girl I ain't supposed to be talking to, whether I'm trying to pretend like I ain't trying to sleep with a girl, and low-key I am. Whenever I'm touching myself and I got to be around people every single day and act like I don't do what I do on a daily basis, whether it be once or twice. It ain't no truth in that. It ain't no freedom in that. It ain't no pure confidence in that. It ain't no purpose in that. Wondering why you can't get nothing done. Wondering why you gotta walk around and act like your chest puffed up, like you got this confidence to you, but knowing you ain't handling business as no man because you can't keep your thing in discipline. Your thing ain't discipline, bruh. I'm like, bruh. And I had to completely subdue the fact that, dang, I am the issue. It is me. I've been in bondage. The devil only has been taking advantage of what I've been choosing. But I had to look in the mirror and I had to take accountability, and everything started to make sense. It wasn't just destroying me, it was destroying the people that I attached myself to. Whether it be leading my friends astray, whether it be the girlfriends that I had at the time, leading them astray. So if I'm around my partners, we all on the same stuff. What you think we doing? We talking about it, we influencing each other, and we're passing on hurt and destruction to other people. What you think I'm doing in a relationship? Wondering why I can't love this woman how I want to love her, and wondering why I can't love her how she wants to be loved, because there's so much lust in my heart. And the sad part about it is, I don't know what love is. I'm filled with lust. I'm trying to love her to my best abilities, and she's seeking after my validation. I'm lost. She don't know that I'm lost. And she want me to make her feel validated and make her feel full and whole when I don't even know God for myself. I'm like, bro, so it ain't just you affecting. My brothers that probably got kids, that's probably married, that's probably in relationships. It ain't just you. Think about the people that are attached to you. Are you proud to tell your wife? Are you proud to tell your girlfriend, whoever you attached to? Yeah, I watch them websites. I be touching myself to it. No, if you ain't proud to be doing it, if you ain't proud to say it, don't do it. Man, it's bondage that we in. And the devil has gotten a lot of us to the point to where we wear that sin as a badge of honor, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. But like I say, you got breath in your lungs. You ain't got to be in bondage. You ain't got to be in bondage. The devil don't want you to see yourself as that man God called you to be. Because once you see it, once you can perceive it, once you get that vision, then you know, let's get it done. There's something that you attached yourself to. You seen something, you wanted to do it, and you got it done. Because you started to see yourself as that. But the problem is a lot of men can't even see the men that God has called them to be. They can't even see themselves as that because they don't think they can do it. Not knowing that it's Christ that's going to get you through it. Not knowing that it's Christ that's going to wash you. It's Christ that's going to purify you. The devil wants you to think, oh, you didn't did too much. Says who? Says who? I still got breath in my lungs. It's another day of redemption. But I had no idea how much purpose I was lacking, how much God has called me to, how much bondage that I was in, and how much freedom God wanted me to be able to experience. I'm like, bro, I don't gotta walk in shame. I ain't gotta walk in deception. I can walk in truth. I can walk in love. I can be strong and gentle. I can walk in purity and not perversion. But the devil put that spiritual blindness on us because we choose that lust. So he's able to oppress us more. He's able to bring forth that spiritual blindness to where doing wrong feels so right and doing right so hard. Feel wrong to do or feel impossible to do. But when God comes in and encounter you and clothe you with his righteousness, with his precious Holy Spirit, you see, I can do it. I don't have to be a slave to sin. I don't have to be. I'm free in Christ Jesus. May the Lord continue to watch over y'all and bless y'all.
Dealing with a lustful partner, you will lose every time. Not sometimes, every time, because you're trying to build with someone who can't control themselves. If they need constant attention, if they always entertain options, if they move off of feeling and impulse, you cannot compete with that. You can be loyal, you can be solid, you can do everything right, and it won't matter because the issue is not you. It's their lack of discipline. Lust makes people selfish, short-sighted, addicted to newness. So today they're all about you, but tomorrow they're chasing a different feeling. And that's not stability, that's impulse. And you will drive yourself crazy trying to be enough for someone who is never satisfied.
When you're going through a breakup, nothing is harder than when the delusion wears off and you no longer are being glamored and have to recognize that you weren't supposed to be in the relationship with this person in the first place. That moment when you have to be honest with yourself and say, I wasn't even supposed to be there, is a true reckoning, because that's when it's no longer about that person and it's all about you. And as hard as it is to have to accept that, that's truly the position of power, because that means that you're in control of your destiny. You're not out here just vulnerable and a victim to what a man or anybody wants to do with you. No, you chose. When you realize you made those decisions, I put myself in this situation, I made these bad decisions for myself. Guess what? That empowers you to never do it again. But if you sit back playing the victim like, oh, he tricked me, oh, I didn't know any better, oh, this, that means it can happen again. You got to find power in these sometimes powerless situations. And that's how you do it. Take accountability that you got yourself. You stopped at an address that wasn't in your navigation. GPS told you not to go there, but some reason you still stopped. That's okay. Get back in the car and keep on driving. Have a good day.
Completely okay to leave a man who lusts over other women.
Being in a relationship with a man who has a lust problem is exhausting. It's heartbreaking. It will erode your self-esteem and your sense of self-worth. And there's absolutely nothing that you can do as a woman to make him stop. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are, how captivating you are, how good in bed you are. If you're with a man that has a lust problem, nothing you do is going to change that. And these men, their first line of defense against that is to try to tell you that every man does it and that it's normal behavior. So a lot of you girls, I think, need your TikTok older sister or your TikTok mom to tell you that's BS. Not every man does that, okay? There are men that don't have lust problems, that know how to respect the woman that they're with, and you deserve to be with a man like that. So
really start to look funny when you heal from lust. When lust breaks away from your heart, you stop seeing people as objects. You stop seeing people as bodies. You stop seeing people as temptation. And you start seeing spirits. And it changes everything. The people you used to chase look empty. The people who used to excite you look hollow. The faces you once found irresistible now look like a clown. You start noticing the desperation in their eyes. You start noticing the insecurity behind their selfies. You start noticing the loneliness behind their sexual confidence. You realize you were never attracted to them. You were attracted to the distraction they provided. You were attracted to the escape, the fantasy, the noise. When you heal from lust, you start seeing the truth, and the truth is uncomfortable. You see broken men hiding behind dominance. You see broken women hiding behind sensuality. You see adults who never grew up using sex as a personality. You look around and realize you were surrounded by people who were spiritually starving, and you called it attraction. This is why healing from lust feels lonely at first. Your eyes clear up, your mind resets, your spirits wake up, and suddenly everyone looks different. Not ugly, just spiritually obvious.
I got a friend, we probably been friends for over 20 years now, and I've been telling him for like the last 2 or 3 months, all he talk about is women, women, women. And I'm telling him like, bro, you ain't even got your life in order. You still struggling and trying to find a job. He just get a job. So I guess because he got a little money coming in, he got kind of beside himself, and all he want to do is chase women even more. You know, his lust has really reached the point of debauchery. And I just checked on him this morning, and he telling me he got robbed for his vehicle. So after he go into the depths of what happened, I'm looking at him like, bro, you got robbed for your vehicle for the same thing I have been warning you about. You too lustful. You know, you bumped into this little girl. She 18, 19. You chasing some cheap cootie cat. Think you manipulating this young woman. First of all, you meet at a Motel 6. I'm telling him like, what do you think this young woman doing at a Motel 6? It's drug infested and is only full of sex workers. So, you know, after riding the little girl around, he letting her be, he's being the little girl personal Uber. He letting her do DoorDash. She ended up saying, drop me off right here. I got to check on my cousin. When he pull up, she go to some little unknown location. A dude come out of nowhere with a gun. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door before I pop you. He opened the door, dude steal his car. So I said, man, the girl set you up. 9 times out of 10, she a young drug addict selling herself. I said, think about it. She gets you to go to a location you have never been before. She disappear in the vicinity of that location. Then this dude just popped up and robbed you for a mundane, ordinary car. It's not a sports car. It's not a Mercedes Benz. You know, it's not a luxury vehicle. And the way the guy pulled up on you, he didn't fully pull the gun out. He just let you see that he had a gun. So obviously she had to tell the man he ain't armed. He ain't got no gun enough. And you got robbed for your vehicle. Your lust has defeated you.
1, you reclaim your energy. When you stop giving your time, your focus to chasing lust, you'll start to notice you'll have way more energy. Energy to hit the gym, energy to work on that business, energy to actually obtain your dream life than waste it on 5 seconds of meaningless pleasure. 2, you start seeing people for who they really are. The truth is, lust blinds you from reality. You're too busy staring at some ass, not realizing that's what's making you crash. When you finally control your urges, you start to judge people by their character. You stop tolerating disrespect and half-ass love. 3, you become disciplined in other areas of life. Most people don't realize lust is directly connected to self-control. When you conquer your lust, you build a foundation of discipline that bleeds into every other area of your life. Your eating habits get better. You start waking up earlier. You stop procrastinating, and you hold yourself to a higher standard because you know you deserve better. Drop one in the comments if you made it this far. If you're someone struggling with lust, whether it's watching porn or chasing women, I created my Lust Detox ebook to help you defeat that lust.
It is not a coincidence that the moment I stopped lusting was the moment I've gained the confidence that I've never had in myself. It's not a coincidence that the moment I stopped lusting was the moment that I've gotten to myself in the best shape I've ever been in, including high school. It's not a coincidence that the moment I stopped lusting and focused on my purpose, I've started accomplishing my goals even faster. I've started manifesting my goals even faster. It's not a coincidence, man. Once you stop lusting and you focus on your purpose, then you get the life you dream of faster because you are focused. You focus on what you need to do. You focus on helping people. You just focus, man. Once you cut out all the distractions and focus on your purpose, your dream life will come to you faster. Trust, bro.
Every time you're talking to me, you're talking about sex. You're looking at my ass. You're making inappropriate comments. If I'm getting in the shower, don't say without me. Yes, without you. What? All that, send me a picture Show me this. No, y'all are weird and y'all are cringy. What makes you feel comfortable enough to go to a woman? And a lot of times it's women that y'all don't even know for real. Y'all don't even know me. And being sexual. Every time I walk by, you looking at my ass. You think I can't see that? It's okay to glance and stare. It's there. But y'all be staring down like it's so uncomfortable and it's cringy. Blocked, actually. You're blocked.
I don't love you. I don't like the way you fuck. I don't like the way you laugh. I don't like the way you put your shitty boxes on the hampers instead of washing them immediately. I don't like that. Sometimes, I be forcing things, man. I take this delusional shit a little bit way too far. And I be really thinking like, damn, I just love my life. As soon as I'm cool off of you, it's like, ew. The fuck was I doing? Your feet stink. Go fucking wash your ass. I'm tight now. The fuck? I just be doing shit.
Hey, when that delusion wear off, you be mad as hell, don't you? You just be looking at a motherfucker like, what the fuck? The fuck? Hey, what the fuck? How you get away with all that shit you done to me? How you do that? Witch. You know what I'm saying? Witchcraft. Something happened. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker gone now. Like, I swing on your ass in real life. Like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? I know I don't go for a lot of shit. For me to go through, for me to go through half that shit, fuck did you do? Blasphemy. And something happened. You know what I'm saying? But it's gone now. So run me this fade real fast. Like, what the fuck? You get irritated with everything and everybody, and you really, you majority of your hate and your irritation come from you. Like you mad at yourself. You ain't pissed off at nobody more than yourself. Like, you more pissed off at yourself than the person that did all that shit to you. On God. Like, yeah, they can catch this shit. But you want to fight yourself like, God, I really, damn, lame man, God, nigga, lame.
Oh, you dirty bitch. I lost myself. But I understand it now.